What's up, guys? Alright, so one of the main reasons I started this channel was to try to grow the skateboarding community, especially here in New York, where I always felt it was lacking as a kid. You know, for the past 15 years, everyone was trying to get out to California because that's where everything was going on. I think I'm being vlogged simultaneous's. Well, are you vlogging? Are you vlogging me also? You are.
What are you doing?
How are you? I'm going to be up. Come on, you can be in it. You don't want to say hi?
No, I'm not.
Alright, there goes that intro. So today I'm meeting up with Brett Conti, who's one of the first skate YouTubers here on the East Coast. Maybe even the first in New York. I'm not sure. We're going to talk to him about it. Hopefully we'll do some skating, pick his brain, and we'll see what happens. Alright, we got this one. Alright guys, I'm here with Brett Conti, who is YouTuber, entrepreneur, founder of Fortune New York, co-founder of Fortune Skateboards with Manny Santiago.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right.
And what else are you? Who are you?
I am, yeah, you hit a lot of them. A New Yorker. I own a skateboard company, clothing company, and a YouTube channel. And I'm also cousins with this lovely fellow right here.
True. Not many people know that.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, our whole lives we were telling people we were cousins that we grew up skating with. And still, like, when I bring it up, they're like, wait, you're actually cousins?
Yeah, we're not just like close friends. It's like, no, he got me into skateboarding when I was about 5 years old.
Yep.
Your brother got you into it, then you got me into it, and here we are 20 years later, skateboarding still at 8 in the morning at the skate park.
Still skating, still making videos.
That's it.
20 years later.
Yep.
Wow, yeah.
Who would have known?
Anyway, so I wanted to ask you a few questions about you being one of the first YouTubers that was a skateboarder on the East Coast and in New York. I couldn't really think of another that was doing it.
The only other person I'd say was, well, there's Josh Katz, but he kind of transpired his channel into more photography.
Okay.
And also George Poulos. But
really?
George was like, I don't know where George is from, maybe like Connecticut or something.
Okay.
But I say in New York City, I think I was probably the first one.
Yeah. I mean, that's, to me, you were one of the first ones that I remember, like,
yeah.
seeing.
It was definitely not more than like 2 or 3. Like, I can't think of anyone else but the people who I just mentioned.
Yeah. It's so interesting that, like, a bunch of people have been on YouTube, but in skateboarding, for some reason, just, I don't know if it was the mindset or that it was like a subculture where, I don't know, like selling out isn't cool or something like that, or filming yourself, but I feel like you kind of broke down that barrier.
Yeah.
And
yeah, when I first started doing YouTube and being like in the skateboarding industry, for the most part I got like a lot of love and like, you know, I was proud of my work and my videos that I was putting out, so I didn't care. And a lot of people who actually like took the time to watch them, I felt like they had the same reaction and they're like, oh, this is actually cool. But when people see you, like filming yourself at the skate park, you're obviously gonna get, you know, a lot of shit for it. Yeah.
And I don't know if this is true with everywhere else in the world, but where we grew up in New York, it could be a little, you know, kind of cliquey, or it's a little, I feel, less accepted, or it just seems a little, you know, like you're standing out.
Yeah.
And I just don't know.
That's how I felt too. And then like after a few months of doing it, it started like picking up some pace. And then I remember nyskateboarding.com, which is, you know, like a big community here and a big website, blog. They hit me up like, hey, we want you to be represented on our website and have like your own page where we post your videos.
Yeah.
So that was like a big step, and then that made it more accepted of you know, the other fellow New York skateboarders. They're like, oh, that's dope. Like, they think he's cool, so we respect him.
Yeah, right. Made it more.
So once like you get that stamp from people, and people are like, all right, like maybe this is just where media is going, and that's where it is now. Like, I'm glad I started a year and a half ago, because now it's getting even harder and harder to get into it. But
yeah, no, it's true, because I was even in that kind of other mindset, and I started, once you started doing it, really paying attention to it. You know, the YouTube skateboarding landscape, and there's a whole nother world out there that was like blind to me. Like, it was just crazy, you know. And it's cool. I like that more open-mindedness, and maybe introducing it to people that always wanted to skateboard, or just interested in watching it.
And what it was, and like why I love doing it, is because, you know, we always film ourselves skateboarding, but now it's like fun to make it into like a TV show, and like just mix it up. It's like, how many, you know, just skateboarding tricks can you do? But like when you can add personality, when you can add music, when you can add an intro, there's so many different things that keep you excited. And that's why I love it. Because even now, like, my videos are not the same at all, every one. It's always different. I'm always trying to learn new tactics and, you know, make the cinematography better. So that's why I love it. It's just because it's making it different.
Yeah. No, what you said is so true, because that, like, made skating, like, come to life again for me. You know, it made it like, all right, cool. Like, the music, and I was, like, excited again at 31 years old to get out and film and just make fun videos. So it's a cool element. Have you seen a change since John Hill moved to the city? Because I know he was big, you know, YouTube skateboarder, creator in California. Yeah. And now he's moved here. And have you seen a change in...
I mean,
or how did they receive him?
So you were there actually. So like 2 months ago, we did like a pop-up. Like, he has his brand, Progress Daily, I Fortune. So we did like a collaborative pop-up shop. And there were lines around the block. We had to have security, like, where they couldn't let enough people in, and it was insane.
Seriously. It was, it was
like, I don't know any other, you know, it felt like supreme. And it was like, wow, like, these are like all the people who appreciate our videos and like really support and, you know, respect our work and what we're doing. Yeah. So that made me realize, like, wow, like, these aren't just like numbers of views that you see. Like, seeing those people in real life, it's like they must really appreciate it. Yeah. They're willing to come out. So I think that the response has been great, and I think it's when people see other YouTubers, I think it inspires them to want to get into it. So I think it's just going to keep growing, and there's going to be more skate YouTubers. And
I think so too, for sure. How did you meet John?
There's a contest, Damn Am, which is part of the Tampa Am series. We were in Atlanta, and he actually got like second place in it. He was so good.
Really?
Like, he stood out with his skateboarding, but what made me keep in touch with him was his personality. He was like one of the people that was just like so open, and he's very different in a good way. Like, he's intelligent, and he's, you know, can be very social and like a great guy. So he stood out in that way too. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna like keep up with him on Instagram. Then he started doing YouTube, and then just like,
that's a funny point too, because when I was younger, even I like, you know, you love watching really good skateboarding, but that was always what I was focused on, was like if they were a good person or what they were into, or, you know, that element was what usually inspired me. Yeah. So you own Fortune New York. You just want to describe your brand to everybody, let them know what it's about for people that don't know. Yeah, in a nutshell, I started a clothing company out of my college dorm room, and it was basically around like skateboarding, New York City lifestyle, and just like the creative community in general. And then a year and a half ago, I launched Fortune Skateboards with Manny Santiago. So it's definitely just helped build the Fortune empire. And now, we're in like over 100 skate shops. We sell a lot online and Zoomies everywhere. 100? Yeah. So, damn, killing it. That's awesome. Yeah. So, do you have any plans for the future? What's next for Fortune? What's next? Hopefully add another pro. We have, you know, Chris Pierre, who's on the team, Rochelle, Manny. We have some other flow dudes. We have George Poulos. We need to get Chad on. It's true. Waiting for the Sponsor Me tape. I've been working on it. Okay. A couple of years. Should have it done. 2020. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully release like a big promo, and just keep doing what we love to do, skateboard and videos. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks for sitting down. Of course. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm gonna put links down to all Brett's social media. So just make sure to subscribe. Check out FortuneNewYork.com, and that's it. FortuneSkate.com. Oh, FortuneSkate.com. Fortune NY? Or FortuneNY.com. They both go the same thing. All right. Same thing. Check them out, and thanks for watching.